Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Now we're going to be doing a tier list here. Now Legends ZA or ZA, whatever you want to call it, is coming out October the 16th. So we thought we'd rank all the 48 Mega Pokemon that are out right now in terms of how I like the look of them, not in terms of how they perform in battle. If you do have your own opinions, then do let me know. But we're just going to get straight into it. So first one on the list is going to be Mega Abomasnow. I do like Mega Abomasnow a little bit. It looks very fierce and everything, but I'm just going to put it in Great Pokemon because I think they could have done a little better with it. It's not my favorite, but I'll happily take it over some of the others. Now, Mega Absol, that kind of just has to go in absolute masterclass because it's such a great Mega. It's got the really angelic look. It looks, honestly, everything about it is just perfection. Okay, moving on to Mega Aerodactyl. Now, Aerodactyl is just a really great Pokemon in general, so I can't rank it low because it just looks nice. But I would probably put it in Great Pokemon, just in front of Mega Abomasnow there. I do like Mega Aerodactyl a little bit better than Mega Abomasnow. Moving on, we have Mega Aggron. Now, I'm not going to put it in Why Is It a Pokemon? I'm going to put it in Get in the Bin. I don't really like it that much, but it is Aggron. I feel like it looks a lot worse than Aggron, but I'm not going to put it in Why Is It a Pokemon? Up next, we have Cole Palmer, absolute masterclass. Nothing, you know what, top of masterclass. There we go. You can't beat him. Definitely Mega on his day. If you've ever seen him play, then absolutely outstanding. Okay, next up is going to be Mega Alakazam. Now, I don't think it's good enough to go in absolute masterclass, but I'm going to put it in Amazing, Gimme 3 More. Because all the spoons, the giant beard, it just adds to what it is. It's like one of the greatest psychic types. Absolutely amazing by appearance. And it was always going to be in one of the top 2 tiers. Now, onto Mega Altaria. Now, I'm crossing between Almost Decent and Get in the Bin. I'll probably put it in Get in the Bin because it's just a giant cloud. You can barely make out what the Pokemon is most of the time if you just look at it like from a small icon or whatever. It's not great, not my favorite. Get in the Bin it is. Ooh, up next we have Mega Ampharos. I do really like this design. I don't think it deserves absolute masterclass. I'm kind of switching between Amazing and Great Pokemon. I'll put it in Amazing. I might move it later, who knows, but I don't think it's better than Alakazam, but it does have finesse about it. Mega Audino. Honestly, I really like this Pokemon. Mega Audino is such a nice design. I would either put it top of Amazing or bottom of Masterclass for now. We're going to put it at top for now. Love this Mega. It's so great. Now, onto Mega Banette. Banette is such a great Pokemon just in general, and somehow with the Mega they made it look even nicer, so I would probably put this at the top of Amazing, Gimme 3 More, just ahead of Alakazam. In terms of how spooky this Pokemon is, you're not really going to get much better than that, so I think they've absolutely smashed that one. Ooh, Mega Beedrill. Okay, I'm going to put this, it's definitely in the middle somewhere. Almost Decent, Great Pokemon. I'm going to put this at the bottom of Great Pokemon because I do think it's got a nice design for what it is. And they definitely got the stinger part like focused. So great design, just a great Pokemon. Only just so. Like Mega Blastoise, I might get hate for this, but not Almost Decent. Okay. I don't like the giant cannon that it has on top of its head. I get why it's there. I just don't like it. I almost put it in Get in the Bin, but Almost Decent because I do like some of the features on it. Moving on to Mega Blaziken, straight into absolute masterclass. The introduction of Mega Blaziken was amazing. Don't have one problem with it. I'm not sure whether you know what, I'll put it in front of Mega Audino for now, and then that can be the order there. Now, in terms of Mega Camerupt, it's a really cool concept. I just don't like the look of it that much. So I'll probably put it in Almost Decent ahead of Blastoise. I love how they just turned it into one volcano and it just looks like it's really in its element. Don't like the design too much. Up next we have Mega Charizard X. There's no doubt in my mind that goes straight to the top of absolute masterclass. I think this design is perfection. I love the blue flames. I love how well the colors complement each other. Absolutely amazing. Charizard, Mega Charizard Y on the other hand, that can just get in the bin. Actually, no, I'll put almost decent. What is it going ahead of anyone? Nah, I'll stick it there for now. I don't like this Mega. It just looks like a dinosaur. Honestly, I don't like how they changed it into this dinosaur kind of look, similar to what they did with the other Mewtwo. Compared to what they did with Mega Charizard Y, I just think Y is so much better than Charizard X. Okay, so Mega Diancie. Honestly, I'm going to put that in Great ahead of... It'll go at the top of Great, actually, because it really shows off its beauty. It's a diamond, great design in that actual scenario. So I think it is great, but I don't think it deserves first or second tier. Mega Gallade, okay, same. It doesn't deserve top couple of tiers, I don't think, but I do love the design of Gallade, and with Mega Gallade, they've not ruined it, but I wouldn't say they've improved it too much either. It's just still a great Pokemon. As for Mega Garchomp, I'll probably put it in the middle of Get in the Bin. I think they've just ruined its wings, claws, whatever it's got. And I don't like its chin. Its chin scares me a little. So we're just going to put that in Get in the Bin. Mega Gardevoir. Now this is what I'm... Boom. Straight to the top, just behind Charizard. Maybe behind Absol. We'll put it behind Charizard for now, because I do love Mega Gardevoir. The elegance on this Pokemon is outstanding. Okay, Mega Gengar. I think this is an amazing Pokemon. I'd say the only Pokemon that beats the Mega Banette is going to be Mega Gengar in terms of spoopiness. So this is going to go somewhere around the top. I'll put it here for now. Mega Gengar, absolutely love how nice it is, and especially it's shiny, but we're not talking about shinies right now. Definitely in the top tier. Mega Glalie, I'm sorry for all Glalie lovers, but why is it a Pokemon? I think it just looks stupid. I know that Glalie's whole thing is just he's got a giant mouth, but come on, you gotta admit it looks a little bit silly. Mega Gyarados, the top of Get in the Bin. Oh, that's not the top. There we go. I don't think it looks great. Honestly, it just doesn't look that nice. I think they could have done other stuff that would have made it look better, so it's either in Get in the Bin or almost decent, so I'm putting it at the top of Get in the Bin. Mega Bug Boy, Mega Heracross, same. He's kind of just looks a bit stupid, really, in my opinion, so we're just going to put him in Get in the Bin for now. Mega Houndoom, okay, so I like it, but I don't love it. It'll probably go in front of Mega Beedrill and sit there at great Pokemon. Okay, Mega Kangaskhan. I'm putting this in why is it a Pokemon? Not because it's not nice, but all it's really done is take the baby that Kangaskhan had in its little pouch and put it outside of its pouch. I don't feel much else has been changed, so I'm just going to put it in why is a Pokemon. As for appearances, put it ahead of Glalie though. Okay, so Mega Latias, I just think they've absolutely ruined that. I used to love Latias, and this just looks kind of... I like the color change, don't like the design whatsoever. Why is it a Pokemon? Mega Latios, I think it looks better, but I still think it's somewhere in the Get in the Bin, because I don't like the designs of these two Pokemon, but I like the color change. Mega Lopunny, I really like this Mega. I think it looks pretty cool. Honestly, it fits the whole theme of what type it is and everything, and I think it's a huge improvement on the original Pokemon, so I'm going to put it in front of Audino there. Mega Lucario, I don't like this Pokemon, but it's design-wise, I'd say almost decent. I like the normal Lucario better. I'm not a big fan of the whole Mega Lucario design. I'm going to put Manectric in the same boat. I think what they tried to do was amazing. I just don't think they executed it very well. It just looks like a giant lightning bolt, and you can't really see its main body that much, so almost decent. Didn't quite execute it properly. Mega Mawile. Okay, Mega Mawile, I'm a big fan of, actually. I'm going to put it in Masterclass just because... So normal Mawile looks great, but obviously there's a lot of room for improvement here, and I think they did that improvement perfectly with the Mega. It just looks so much better. Color scheme's really nice, no complaints. Mega Medicham, yeah, you can get in the bin. That's such a weird design for me. I don't like it in the slightest. I see what they've tried to do, but I'm not a fan. Okay, Mega Metagross. We're going to put that just ahead of the Beedrill in Great Pokemon. I was tempted to put it in the top of Almost Decent, but we'll put it here because Great Pokemon, I do like the original better. I don't think they've improved on it, but, you know, it's kind of cool. Mega Mewtwo. Now, Mega Mewtwo X. I see why, so I'm not going to put why is it a Pokemon, but it's getting in the bin. Let's say top of getting the bin. Because I don't like how dinosaur they've made it. Like, I much rather prefer Mega Mewtwo Y. A lot of people aren't a fan of the shiny of Mega Mewtwo Y, but I think it's amazing. So I'm going to actually put this quite near to the top. I'm debating putting it in front of Absol, but we'll keep it behind just for now. Okay, Mega Pidgeot. I think it's a great Pokemon. We'll put it in third in the great Pokemon. I think it's a nice design. It's got a bit of flair to it compared to its original dull design. So I do like what they've done with this Mega. Mega Pinsir, I guess it's almost decent. We'll put it at the bottom of almost decent. It looks very buggish. It's got its wings. Kind of looks like a moth now. But I don't think it looks the best in the world, so almost decent it is. Okay, Mega Rayquaza. Now, I'm going to put this at the very top of Amazing Gimme 3 More. I think it looks incredible, but I wouldn't put it in absolute masterclass just behind, because I love the Pokemon, but I do think it just goes just short of absolute masterclass. Mega Sableye, that can go in Amazing Gimme 3 More as well, just behind, no, just in front of Alakazam. I love the giant gem. It looks amazing, and then you can just see a smaller version of the gem in its eye. Really nice design. Not my favorite, but I do love it. Mega Salamence, you can just get in the bin. No, not even get in the bin. Why is it a Pokemon? I think it looks stupid, like the whole thing that looks like a moon or whatever. I don't like the design in that whatsoever. Mega Sceptile. One of my favorite ever Pokemon fights that I've seen was Mega Sceptile versus the Ash Greninja. So this is definitely going high up. I'd probably put it just behind Baynet in Amazing Gimme 3 More. Scizor, really nice Pokemon. I'm going to put that just behind Alakazam. I think that design's great. And I wouldn't put it any higher than Amazing Gimme 3 More, but I wouldn't put it any lower either. So I think that's a relatively decent position to put it. Now, up next, Sharpedo. I think this Pokemon's Mega is just a little bit weird. So I'm just going to put it in almost decent. Maybe ahead of... Yeah, I'll put it ahead of Pinsir. There we go. That'll do. Mega Slowbro, it's a little weird. I guess almost decent ahead of maybe... Yeah, maybe second there. It kind of looks cool, but it looks a little weird to me, so almost decent it is. Okay, Mega Steelix. This is going in almost decent, but at the top. The extra chins, the extra crystals, it's kind of nice, but it's kind of not my cup of tea, so it's going in almost decent around the mid tier. Mega Swampert. Don't even get me started on Mega Swampert. You're going, you know what, you're not going to the very bottom. You can go in front of... You two can switch around as well. There we go. You can go there. I really don't like it. Like, Swampert just naturally was such a good design, and then I feel like they've ruined it with a Mega Tyranitar, the Godzilla, from spiky to even spikier. Probably put that in great ahead of maybe here in the middle of great, because I do like the design. Can't really go wrong with a Tyranitar. And then the last one, we have Mega Venusaur. I do like Mega Venusaur. We're going to put him just ahead of... We'll put him ahead of Ampharos in the Amazing Gimme 3 More. But those are going to be all the Mega Pokemon that are available right now. I think everyone, when clicking on this video, knew that Colpalma would be at the top. There's just no beating Colpalma, unfortunately. But let me know if you disagree with this list. I'm sure a lot of you will, but who you would put where. And if the video does quite well and people want more stuff like this, we might even do what I think tier lists, and then do the same tier list, like say on a stream or something, and the chat can decide where we put each Pokemon, and we'll see what the difference ends up being at the end. But in the streams, I won't have an input. It'll just be you guys. So let me know if you want something like that.